Well, welcome back everybody to this next, I guess, episode with our Beaver City, Waterdown. So, obviously made this, rather large water wheel setup to get some better power in. So, yeah, we will be looking at to improve that. Also put this little pond in to give us some little sort of like protection against the droughts, but the problem is when we get a drought, we have no power. So windmills are the answer to that, along with some batteries. Yes, beaver batteries. We're going to put some beaver batteries in there. But I'm just looking to where to put them. So you don't need to put them high. You can put them down. But I'm thinking of going up here. So let's see if we can make a path. Because I'm thinking if we put this sort of little mountain, we'll say here, is definitely going to be the area. I just need to flesh it out a little bit. So what I need to do is get a path across. So I could go across on that, but I might play about with that after. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little path across here, like so. And we need to get a path up to the top here somewhere. So let's try. Should we go this way? Yeah, should be all right. And not started it yet. Obviously starts on pause. So I'm just trying to think of my solution before I get our little beavers running. One thing about this game is that unlike other sort of builder games, we need our beavers to actually get to the areas to do this. So you often have to have some convoluted scaffolding made first before you can build what you actually want. And this is what we're doing here. So let's have a look. I need to pay for that. So we've got our triple platform now. So I'm gonna go all across here. So I need to make that top a little bit wider so I can get like a good half a dozen or so windmills on the top. Now the thing is about these windmills is, see if this is going to work or not. Yeah, the thing is about these windmills, while I try and work this out here, is wind doesn't blow all the time. So we're going to need the batteries as well for when the wind's not blowing and we've got some, we've got a drought happening sort of thing. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just need to put another little step on top of this. That should be all right there. So we need to get some windmills done. This is going to take some time, folks, because at the end of the day, I have promised to actually try to not make cuts. So I'm not sure if we're going to get this completed in this episode, because it does take some time. And for the windmills, which I've yet to unlock, I have got to get some paper going as well, because we need them for the sales. So I'm going to put something on the top there so it makes it a little wider, so I can put these on level with each other. So I've got to get six or so. I think 6 or so windmills will work. I need to get little beavers up to the top here somehow, some way. Probably do that from here. Put platform there, and then should just be able to get myself a stairs right here, and that should get me to the top, folks. Meanwhile, I need our little beavers to get busy on building our platforms here. So we have that extra foot in. I need to cover that path as well with some more platforms. So that should be 2, I think. So we can go there. Perfect. Yep, that should work. If I also put some path in it this side and give us another option there should we need it. Ah, dear. Let's put that across. So that's not a bad surface area, I think. We should be able to get away with that. I think that's going to be more or less the start that we need. So we need to get our beavers running over here and start to build this crap. Do need to get hold. Well, we do need to think about having bad water power wheels in our river at the top here. Oh, drought approaching. Marvellous. Problem is when you get droughts and all that shenanigans is that we don't get any power. So we stop making our planks, we start, it's a problem. But that's why this game is unique. You really have to think really on the logistics on this game. It's almost like a puzzle game in a way with cute little beavers. But it does take a long time, guys. If you're a bit like me and a little new to the game, things aren't done in a day. We'll put it that way. And there's night again. I've got this on 3 times speed, so the days are quick. And I also promised you guys as well who commented and were enjoying what I was doing. I think you guys are pretty much experts at this game and probably just enjoy me making a complete hash of it. But I have listened, and I am going to try to make that my cuts very, very limited, which means the videos are going to take a bit longer, but I'm going to try and avoid speeding things up. And avoid too emotive soundtracks on them speed ups. So I'm not going to speed up. I might cut some really boring bits out, which nothing is happening, and just to save some time on the video. But the rest of this is going to be pretty much as is. So it's not speeded up at all right now, even though the beavers are running around like it's just a 3 times speed type of thing. And here's another darkness coming. Now I haven't got this, they're pretty much on regular 16 hours now, so started to put these on, and I'm tempted to not bother. I do need to get up to my level 15. But right now, I don't want my beavers concentrating on building anything they don't need to build. I need them all working on solving our power issue. But we can't ignore this other stuff as well, because I need that definitely built. So yeah, it just needs this done, and it's started, but It's going to take some time. What can I say? You guys who already play it know what the crack is. This is a very chill game, very chill. So, and I love the game. Can't wait for the next update, to be fair. You know, but this is early access, and it's really good for early access. All right, it's like is it update 7 now? When I sort of joined, so yeah. I mean, like, I'm really looking forward to see what else comes in. So I'm just going to make a little path, I think, to get down to the other side, and just give me another option. So I think if I can put a stairway in here, stairway to heaven. And there's my drought starting, so that means my power stuff is going to die now. This is why I desperately need these windmills. Now these, I forget what version of beavers they are, but these have really good windmills, and usually from what I've read, it's the preferred choice when it comes to making power. However, I will say, the wind is very unreliable at best. So just having windmills doesn't mean you've got constant power, which is why we're going to need to put some of the beaver batteries in place, which if you've never seen them before, I'm not sure if we'll see them in this episode yet, but depending on how long this will take. But yeah. So I'm just trying to even up here the areas, just so I've got enough space to put a good half a dozen or so windmills, and my batteries are going to go up here too, because let's see what we got here. You know what, this area is getting pretty tight. I actually need to rethink this solution. I need more storage, but I need to get my paper mill going as well, because I need those paper for the sails, so for the windmills. So let's get that growing at least. But I think I'm going to need to rethink my strategy for making, just make sure that's going to get built, and make sure nothing else is broken. That's good. Am I going to be able to get this power at the back here? Is it accessible? Just click on it. Yeah, no warnings there, so they should be able to build that. But yeah, I'm thinking of moving this. Well, we're a bit further down the line. It's still got a bit to go, to be fair. Got all these sort of like to the highest priority, so come on, beavers, you need to get these built. Yay, drought ended, back to power. So let's watch our water just feed the land. I love this game. But we're not looking too great here right now. It's still a lot of work to go. Obviously, there's a long way for our beavers to get to it. That's it. My power should be kicking up now, so I should be able to start piling out those planks and gears and such, and hopefully get some paper as well. So this is when I get a bad water flood, I'm gonna need to have some power on this. So this is one project we're gonna have to get back to, I think. But definitely this river here is crying out for some power wheels if we get a bad tide. So how are we doing on this one here? So we need this built. and this built. Now, lumber mill's not doing too bad. So we need some power up here, because this is where I'm going to put my my lumber mills and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to move them up out of this area and put them onto this little plateau here, which seems to be begging for something like that. So if I put across straight there, should work, I think. Too far. Of course it's too far. I think that's one too high at the end of the day. So, gonna need to build, yeah, you guessed it, some scaffolding so my little beavers can get to where they need to get to, so they can build this stuff. So a few stairs, and I think if I put a stairs here, actually if I bring that up another one and then put some stairs in. Excellent, we should be able to get to those awkward ones now. I think once I eventually do another map on this, I'll probably do it a bit more focused. You know, work out exactly where my it's very hard at the beginning though, because you just have to get stuff, and you have to put it wherever you can get it without your beavers having to go all over the place. So I guess we'd still have this issue, but perhaps a bit more forethought next time about building things, because the problem is that I'm trying to build too much here, which obviously slows down my project for the windmill. But this is also as important, because I don't think I'm getting the materials fast enough, to be fair. So I need to get, even that's not being built. But I don't want to put the priority up on it. Not until I've got access to our scaffolding built so we can get the windmills up. But yeah, this is definitely slow. Definitely slow. I'll get more of my people into these haulers. I believe haulers just help to haul stuff about. I mean, if you've not got beavers working, they will work. It's not that they don't work. It's just that they're not allocated something in particular. So I've got a couple of builders. I mean, perhaps it might be good to invest in some more builders, but perhaps I need to look into that just to see how many builders are needed for a project. But you are constrained at the end of the day. It is a logistics issue, which is great, because it makes you try and think about things, you know. So you need to have the resources, and in this particular case, it's down to scrap metal and logs. But before that, you need to make sure you've got enough trees growing, so you've got a regular supply of logs. And then once you get that, you've got to have enough lumber mills and cogs, factories, and then you've got to, you know, where you're going to put them, all the stuff, if you're not using them straight away. So you need to put your warehousing strategy. So a lot of this is going to come, and we're going to have to make some changes as we move forward. But you've got to grow organically as well. So yeah, we're just in that awkward age right now. We're sort of like, at the lower end, I think, when it comes down to technology, you know, but we are being strangled a little bit because of our resource and our logistics. Yeah. So we're getting sort of there, but that's too far away. So, all right, I'm going to need to fix that issue. I'm going to have to build more of these, I think, across, and then just a bigger one on that. And then that should get me a path across to be able to build those power connections. But I need my beavers to build this up. I might as well put a path here and drop these down. Stairs, I mean, sorry. So let's get some priorities on these. So stick them all to the highest priority. I mean, at the end of the day, I've not even got that right. I should have lower priority for some stuff and high priority for other stuff. So my strategy is really all over the place right now. No, you know, and you know, my job as a project manager, I shouldn't have this chaos. But at the end of the day, I just want to get things done, which is not what a project manager should do. You should have a plan in place and yada yada yada. But this is the game. So, and I'm learning it as I go. So at the end of the day, the next, you know, once we've made this a nice, happy, Waterdown place, then I will do a better job and do a bit more planning and resourcing, I think. I hope. So I'm going to put these down as placeholders right now. So let's put these, let's put 3 down. Actually thinking about it, you know, I think I might be better burying the power here. So I might not want to do this. I might not want to do this at all. Wow, they built that quick. What the hell? Never mind building that. You got lots of things more with higher things. Let's delete them because I don't want them wasting resources on building that stuff. What I need to do is to get some dynamite and blow myself a trench, because I'm going to bury the power, and I'm going to literally place the buildings that need to be powered over top of them, because as we know in city skylines, you know, putting services in the road is the way to go. It's cleaner, and if we bury this and put all these in the ground, we can just put a path straight over the top of it when we need to cross it. But right now we can just bang the building straight over the top of the power, and it's auto connected because it's sitting on top of it. Much cleaner, much nicer, I feel. I did this when I was playing about my older town. It just looks a lot neater. Just need to give a little bit of actually our beavers can get there all right, but that's fine. That'll be the path where I connect where my lumber mills will be connected to. I just need our beavers just to bang that those dynamite in, and then I can light them all up. Such a thinking game, this. I mean, it doesn't look that way when you know from an outside, but as soon as you start playing, you realize how much thought you need to put into this game. Right, well, beavers are almost beavered in all the dynamite. There we go. So let's kick it all off. Detonate. Boom. Nice. Okay, perfect. So now I put the solid shaft in here rather than the one which is not sort of boxed up, because for one, I can easily put a path on it without adding any extra stuff. But two, when I tried this before using the normal shafts in a trench, beavers kept getting trapped in there. It was an absolute pain in the ass. But hey ho, we're all here to learn. So yeah, how are we doing on here? It's just taking forever, guys. Come on. But the problem is, when you give them other jobs to do, they'll jump on that. So let's give these extra priority and see if that just helps it along. And these as well. Alrighty. So need this power supply done. So what's stopping it? But I need to get a forester in here so we can get more trees. We do have quite a bit of wood, but the amount of things we've got right now is ridiculous. So we're going to be running out of wood, I would think, pretty damn quick, especially once we get these extra lumber mills in. So we can clutch that off there. It's good to go. And then we'll do this out. You have to do this on the green stuff, by the way. You can put it onto the not green stuff, but you just find it doesn't grow. So what's the point? Need to get more water in here, to be fair. Then I get more of this land to be arable. So could do with just getting this off actually and making this level. So that's just going to be a pain putting that in, I think. So I think what I'll do, I'll just demolish these. Okay, no, I have to get it onto resources. So I'll just delete that, and then just get a couple of pieces of dynamite onto that little ledge there and get rid of it. Can't seem to get rid of that last one. Is that gone? I'm assuming it's gone. All right, let's just get some dynamite on it. Landscaping, dynamite. So let's get, yeah. The premise for this game is great, by the way. I mean, having to, literally use dynamite to, which we get from bad water, essentially, or at least from an extract out of bad water, to create, to help you sort of terraform, and then, we have to be careful as well when we set them off, because look at that. I mean, if I set these off, right, it won't let me do that, will it? So let me hit it now, because I've got to be careful not to damage my poor little beavers. Right, cool. That's that clear. So now I can just put in the trees in the gap that's just left. So I'm putting in pine, which is 2 days, but you do get, twice the output. So can I squeeze any more in anywhere here? I don't think so. What's this here? Gathering flag. Do I need that now? I don't think I do. What am I looking for? That's it. Demolish that. And then get a lumberjack in here instead, because he is going to be getting the lumber for once these trees make. But yeah, there's so much to do, so much to think about. It's just intense. And things take forever. Yeah, if you've no patience, this game isn't for you. This is one of them things, almost. I mean, obviously I'm I'm still sort of like picking things up and seeing what works and what doesn't. But there will come a stage where I'll be able just to start a project and just let it run in the background. I mean, that's what this game's all about, and you can do something else. So, you know, while I'm waiting for things to grow, I can go and hit the drum kit for a while. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm just trying to make things work as fast as I possibly can before my next drought hits me, which is probably not that far away. 2 days, apparently. I've got some extra pine I can get in there. Nice one. How are we doing on power? Still a lot to build yet. I noticed that last one's not getting spun round too much. My last water wheel there, but not much I can do about that. That's just the nature of the design, unfortunately. But once I get my windmills and we get the bad water into our electricity grid, we'll have more power than we can shake a stick at. So come on, let's get building. Oh dear. It's a real clever sort of way. And you see how, you know, we just tinker, but I've got to be careful not to tinker too much. Because the more jobs I put down, that's another job in the list for the beavers. And at the end of the day, you know, too many jobs means I'm not going to get my work done. So I need to prioritize these because I'm conscious that I need to get more lumber mills up and a little bit more organized too at the end of the day. Can't get all required materials. Nice one. So I'm just struggling making planks now, so that's what's slowing me down. Okay, so we've got drought here now, so that means everything's stopped anyway. Let's see where we stand up here. So we've got some of the trees which have been eaten away. So I can start to think about actually putting some fingers up here, but I'm starting my windmills. There's so much. I mean, that's half the problem. I mean, sometimes I think it may have been better just to build stockpiles first. You know, work out exactly how much you need for this stuff. Build a stockpile and then just do one job at a time. Would be much easier, but I'm just too impatient, and I think, oh yeah, I need this, we'll build this, oh we need that, oh we'll build that. And before you know it, you've got so many projects on the go at the same time. All little beavers are running around like anything. So come on, let's see if we can. What we need to go. Fortunately we've been piling our money into science, so we've got all that spare science, 19k now. So at the end of the day, doesn't matter where you put these, which orientation, by the way, they will choose the orientation depending on which way the wind's blowing, it appears. Well, that's what at least it did in the last one. So it's pretty dynamic. They just want to be a reasonable, you know, as close as possible. I just want them to be as much a straight line as I can. And that's really just because I like things in straight lines. You know, so we can put them to there. Okay, that's a small one, so that can be... Okay, we can't put anything there because our beavers need to come and chew that bit away. So that's not bad actually. So I can put eight there. Nice one. So let's see if I can work out why my path isn't working for some strange reason. What am I missing here? Just gonna put that over the stairs, so let's put that a bit higher and we can have a path around. I'm obviously doing something wrong somewhere along the line, and feel free to point it out, but hopefully I will see it eventually anyway. For some reason my pathing isn't working, so let's see if I can just bring this out here like so, and then let's do one this side as well. Okay, brilliant. Nighttime beckons again. So as our beavers rush round finishing off the jobs before they all go into bed, and still no power. So need these filled out ASAP really. Need to increase my output when it comes down to getting some planks done. Okay, so we've got a hauling post there. Right, let's see if we can concentrate on getting this power supplied. Do you know, I'm not sure I need those. Oh, drought ended. Yay! So we should start to see our wheels moving. I don't think I need these now. They were put into place originally to obviously build our initial powered water wheel setup. So we've got all these kicking off now, so that should be good. We do need to improve and get more water around, but again, that's another project for another time. Right now, I just need to move my lumber mills and add to the lumber mills, and yeah, this mine is taking forever. I'm sure I need it, you know. I think I might just save the money on it. Well, not the money, but the materials. I don't really need it right now. So what I can do though, I can put another gatherer or scavenger just to scavenge the minerals, the scrap metal out of that building there. And then I'm going to think about taking these away to somewhere else, but I want to bring more water across too. So many things I want to do. I'm struggling until I get these moved. Everything's going to be a pain, and to get these moved, I need these built. So I'm thinking bringing some water across from here, so just to give me a little bit more land, which is a bit, you know, get it a bit more greener. So I think I'm coming around this end here, so I need to get rid of these trees. Something like that, I think. And then at the bottom, I don't know whether I'll be able to connect it to this other side actually, but let's see where we get with it. So we're going across here. Then my plan is to bring it out here by 1. It's going to be just a 1 by channel. So let's mark these for deletion. Well, mark them for being chewed off by our little friendly beavers. So probably need to get some access up here too. So let's take a path right up to this part here. Should be enough, I think. Let's give it a little bit more to there, and then I should be able to get to them then. Well, at least it's opened up that side to also build. Beavers beavering away. Get rid of those things for me, will you? Those trees. Could do a little bridge over here. How far do I go? So let's take it over there, I think, and then we take it to the water wheel here initially. So let us pick the biggest one. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. And then back to, is it that size? Yep. And then we need something over the stairs too. So back to the tall one, like so. Okay, and that should give us an end point. Like so. Yeah, that looks all right, I think. So my plan is then we need to bring these out, get some levies in, fill that now, fill that up, and then from this way to here. Now if we put the big one, and I got food in the way. Okay, so probably then need to just get these resources eaten up and out the way. And that one can go there, that one, and that one. Then our beavers just to get them moved out the way. Then I can put the platform straight across. And that'll be the side of our little aqueduct, we'll say. And this path tucked in the side there, so give our beavers a little bit of access. And as soon as they start chewing away, I can get that path right underneath. Just need our little beavers to wake up. Come on, you lazy sods. Yep, moving. There we go. Ba-bam. All my little beaver haulers are dropping off the stuff. And we'll go across there. We just need to wall it off. Excellent. We just need to do the other side. Yeah. So that'll just go on this side. Perfect. Bit more. Beautiful. And then we just need our platforms. So this will go straight down. Am I in by the right? Yeah. Perfect. Bigger one at the end. Nice one. Okay. Just need our beavers to come and do what they need to do here. Okay, so that one's going to take a little step up. So, a little small one on top of that, matches that one. Perfect. Let's get all this highlighted as urgent, because this is slowing up our planning process. Come on. That's it. Perfect. A little beaver away, clear all that stuff away. Nice one. So we can start to build a path out. So as soon as these are cleared, excellent. Oh, perfect. No, didn't do the last few, but quite a bit done there. So what we need is just to fill out some more platforms, and that will finish this part off. Shame to just get rid of that, but no time to wait. How are we doing? Papermill's taking forever. Seriously. Oh, we have our beavers working on a lot of other stuff though. We're gonna have to have a big project for a dam too. We need a proper dam. We got my little pond. That's not enough. I need. I think a dam will actually keep my a lot of my water running too. To be fair. All right, I need to put a small platform in there. Now I should be able to go and get the levees straight across. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. All right. Oh, and our beavers have removed all the food stuff from there, so that's good. Now, it's the tall one, I think. Yep, that's the one. Perfect. Let's get the levee on the top of it, and then we should be good to go. Right, just need our beavers to build. And then we can hop a few holes through here. So what I need to do, I think. Now the thing is, we need to get some dynamite here, but I'm going to have to either dynamite twice with the small, or use the bigger dynamite. But the problem with the bigger dynamite is there's a lot more required for them. So let's get a path down here for my beavers to access easier. In fact, let's have them highlighted for removal. The priority up. If I go for my big dynamite, this will take me down 3. Oh, don't want to do that though. A bit of requirements on that, isn't there? Though? Just showing a thing. So, no, what I'm going to do, demolish these. And let's put down the smaller dynamite. So this is the 2-1. So that should go down 2 blocks, which should be enough to get us to where we need to go. Excellent. Now what I need is the impermeable floor. So I needed to unlock that. Well, that needs to go at the bottom here so it doesn't leak through the bottom of these platforms. Perfect. So we're getting close now. Getting very, very close. Got the big basic structures up. So I just need to get rid of these actually. So why is that not working? I put path straight across. Would that work? Let's see why that doesn't work. Dang. Alright, how are we doing on our power? Ooh. We're getting there on our dam, that's for sure. Or should I say our aqueduct, not dam. Dominated there. Paper's just not moving, is it? Dang. They are getting up there, but why are they not getting to the others? Actually, the builders don't actually need a path, I don't think so. I think there's something wrong here somewhere. Yeah, it's them builders who are avoiding the paths. They don't actually need a path. Well, they can stray off the path, I should say. Oh, another drought approaching. No. Just when you thought it was over. Do you know, I'm not sure about this now. I'm going to demolish it because I'm going to move it anyway. And we could utilize that stuff too, so we don't need these as well. But what I do need is this power connecting, which it seems to be taking its own sweet time. Right. Can he get to everywhere? Well, there's no warnings here, so looks like our beavers can get to all of this without any problems. Just can't get all the required materials. These are not getting anywhere either. Perhaps I need another way up. So if I put a thingy there, get stairs right up to that, and then I join the path all the way up to that. Oh, it's too far actually. Just bring it back one. Let's get that one there, and then put a stair in. Perfect. Gosh, we're so close. So close to getting this done. We need paper, basically. And we need better access, I think. So I think I'll bring that down there. I think these things over the stairs are causing a bit of a problem too. It's not coming up as access. There's something missing somewhere. What am I missing? So while builders can get up, my regular beavers and haulers can't. Let's get rid of some of the stuff here. Just clean this up a bit. Yay, drought ended. How are we going to get restored? I think it might be time to remodel a bit of this. So let's do a bit of remodeling. Sometimes, as they say, you can't see the wood for the trees. See, that's showing there's a path, but it's not showing there's a path there. Why is it not showing there's a path there? What am I missing? What am I missing? Everything's built, so we should see it. Okay, let's have a look. I think it is a case of can't see the wood for the trees, guys, you know. So, where's that going? Let's have a look. Let's delete these. Okay, let's put a path in here and there. Then put some stairs up to this one here, and then to there, to there. All we need to do now is put a path in. Okay, that's got it this time. Oh, I didn't put that one in. There we go. Just get rid of that one. Get the stairs going up to that first platform. Okay, and then just bang a path in there. That's it. It's all lit up. So now, fingers crossed, this should work. Right, come on guys, we need this power in. I've got the power across, but I'm still missing some stuff in the middle. Let's see if we can get these built, little beavers. Come on, that's it, beaver away. Too far for that one, but once it builds that, it should be able to get to it. There you go, it's building it. Built it. So now it should be able to get to that one to build it across. And there he is, he's building it, he's built it. Excellent. Now we're making good progress. So I don't want to put in anything over top of these just in case. They could probably still be built with them being on top, to be fair, but I don't want to take that chance. So let's build this power line upwards. And that should give us the connection that we need. Priorities up on them too as well. Now we should be able to now just bang in some lumber mills. So let's put that right next to that, like so. 3, should I put 4? 3 there, so I think a 4th would work actually. Let's see. Obviously there's no power until them 2 power connections are made. Well, that's all we need now is those power in and we're good to go. I think they'll be much better up here out the way, to be fair. So I'm going to put another lumber mill. I think 4 would definitely work in this area. Come on guys, I need you to build these. Because once I've built these 4, I can delete the other 2 down at the bottom and then we can utilise them for trees. Oh, there we go. I think I see a beavering away underneath there. We should do the top one and then these should just light up. We're doing it. There we go. Perfect. All 4 lit up. Yeah, I'm just thinking actually, I know I've just built that. But I want to make a little bit of a route around these as well. So let us just get another lumber mill and just move that one up. Perfect. Yeah, I was going to put priority on them, but at the end of the day, I've got 3 working, so it's almost built. Yeah, make sure these have all definitely got staffed. There's a beavering away in there. Excellent. We've got 4 working away again. Now what I need to do is right behind it, but not next to it. I could put them next to it and save on the power, but I want to put a path in here too. So our beavers have good connectability all around these buildings. So I think what I'll do is let's do another row of dynamite. There, just go one further back, I think, right to the end here, and let's join it next to the other one, and it will take the feed from here. Now, if we get back to our we need our paths actually. So get around the paths and just build it. So that's the good thing about these solid power things. You can just put a path right over the top of them, and as soon as that just need the rest of this dynamite planted, and then we can blow the trench. But this is going to be for all our geared stuff, and then we should be able to remove those from the lower level. So I wonder what to do here. I could put the cogs next to the lumber. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Right now, let's just get these dynamite in, and then I can blow the trench. Oh, these guys are acting pretty fast now, so we done. One more. Perfect, blow it. Nice. I just love how that works. It's like a coordinated sort of explosion path. So again, a solid power. I don't need to go right up like I would normally. Did I put something on top there? Didn't need to do that. Okay, get the power in. All I need to do is get the solid again in and just bring it right down to the bottom there, and then just feed it into the perfect. So I can get these built, add in my cogs, and start to go from there, and get that paper mill working, because that's what I'll need to finish off my little windmills, or big windmills I should say. They are the largest ones, so let's get the priority on these. Perfect. Night again. We've got a couple of built, I just need a couple of more. So I need my cogs, but I also need these as well. So if I get these, so this is for the coated planks, the ones with resin. So put one there, and it'll be worthwhile banging one next to it as well, to be fair. Yeah, I definitely will. So we'll have 2 of these. So basically, we got making planks, and two of them turning some of them planks into infused ones. Nice one. And now let's drop in our cogs, or gear, I should say, gear workshop. So let's turn the entrance around. Perfect. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice one. So we've got 4 and 4 there. It should be more than enough, I think. Well, not more than enough, but let's get the path around these as well. So we got that continuity when it comes down to access for our little beavers. Excellent. So we're looking pretty good there. We got cogs, planks, and infused planks. Excellent. Let's bang in this paper mill now. Probably get this onto a high priority build. It's probably getting a bit into the video now, so might be worth taking a break at this point. I know we haven't completed, but we're there or thereabouts with the with the windmills. But we do need this paper mill completing, so it's just picking a place where I better putting it, to be fair. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Look at the path. Actually, let's put another row of dynamite. Yeah, that should work, I think. This is definitely going to be a lot easier to also for me to find where these are located, if they're all located in one place. So on this little plateau, I've got all my sort of basic sort of light factories, which is going to be planks infused, and gears. And we've definitely got options. Looking really good now, this, to be fair. Need to get doors built. Lumber mills are lumbering on. Doing all right for trees too. Let's get a lumberjack flag in here, I think. Bad tide approaching. Which, in my case, is a drought. I need that bad tide power solution, and then I'm not losing out. But I think I'm going to call it a day for this. I think we've gone through quite a bit. Next episode, we'll probably look to see and get the windmills completed, hopefully, and then the batteries added. We might get a chance to actually do the bad water tide power solution there on the bad water river. But yeah, we're definitely making some inroads. But like I said, everything in Timberborn takes its time, because you've got to get these, little beavers in Waterdown, sort of like keep them active, and give them the tools they need. So let's get some proper solid power shafts in here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get this in and we'll call it a day there. So folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like the new format. Let me know in the comments. All right. I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now.